8.3 inches.
What have you got for your dinner?
We've got pancakes.
You got pancakes, bacon and syrup. Ida, are you happy with your pancakes?
Yeah. Woohoo! Chicken dinner. Woohoo! Chicken dinner. Woohoo! Chicken dinner. Pancake day. Woo!
Midway through dinner, this. What happened to it, Luke?
We were cooking dinner, we got plunged into pitch black. We were like, oh no, we've run out of the £70 electric that we put on this month. We opened up the door, there were still lights in there. Something's gone in the kitchen. Oh, that's alright, that happens from time to time. Turn the fuse on, fuse won't come on. Turns out, oven's busted, need a new oven. Everything's fine.
She's flung mashed
Throwing mashed potato everywhere.
R.I.P. oven.
Straight vibes.
Hello, you wonderful people. It's week 7 and that means that we have to measure ourselves because we did it in week 3 last time, so it's been a month. We do inches or centimetres?
Inches. I already did in inches.
You are 12.25.
Oh, lost weight on my neck. Absolutely won.
39.2.
On my fat bits.
29 exactly. What say on the neck?
15 and a half.
Apparently I've lost an inch and a half on my fucking neck.
Woo!
What the fuck was that about? Abdomen.
47.2. Come on.
4 inches, bitch.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, thanks. Got too much tape. 43.4.
3.5 inches. We just measured ourselves. Overall, we've both lost a decent amount of inches, so we're feeling pretty good about that. I think my biggest losses were my shoulders for some reason. Maybe I was fat on my shoulders. I think as well, one thing to recognise before we do this is the more we measure ourselves, the more we'll get used to where we measure ourselves. We did think to ourselves a little bit like, is this exactly the same place or isn't it? We weren't a little sure. We weren't too sure, so we'd be best to, the more we do this, the more we'll get more accurate at it. So some of these things are a bit mad, but like apparently I lost like 6 inches across my shoulders. The other notable ones are about 4 inches across my chest, so around the man titties. Them titties! I reckon that's probably a fair reflection because we did it across the nips like always. On the waist I lost about 3 inches, so yeah, again I could easily see that, you know, I carry a lot of my weight across my waist. I've lost a couple of inches on each of my legs as well, which is pretty cool. Lost a little bit on my biceps. My calves have stayed relatively the same. Even had those calves popping.
Mine didn't. Mine got fatter. Actually, it's the walking home.
All the walking, mate.
Since the car broke.
I've lost 24.2 inches in total across my entire body.
My neck's got slimmer.
Tree trunk's going.
Boobs got smaller. Waist has gone down by an inch. Belly, practically no change, mate.
She did lose though.
Still got the foops.
Football.
Hips, I've lost an inch. That ass is not going anywhere.
Pretty happy about that, to be fair.
Lost on my legs though. My thighs have gone down. So all in all, I've lost 8.3 inches.
So I think that overall we're both happy that we lost. We sort of expected it because we definitely look, we can see that we look thinner now, like these days.
Clothes are looser.
Yeah, clothes are looser and things like that. So we sort of expected it. We're happy with where we're at with these measurements. So yeah, thanks.
Thanks guys.
Thank you, you viewer. We appreciate you. Different setting for this weekly roundup for week 7. This is a short video. We're sorry about that. Real life has taken over for us. It's been busy for us. It's been half term, so the kids have been off. Not that that's made any difference anyway, but what I mean is that's thrown like our normal structure out the window this week because they've got no homework and things. So it's been a little bit more of a testing week, and ultimately we do have 6 kids. Like that's our real life. So. Real life has got in the way for us.
We've had a bit of a tough week mentally this week, and I guess we're not used to picking up the camera to talk about bad stuff. No one does, let's be honest. You don't think, oh, I'm having a really shit day, do you know what I should do? I should film this. I guess that's the bit that we do need to film because it's part of the journey. We're
going to make more of an effort moving forward. We've been a little bit off the boil. I say that, we've always been in a calorie deficit every single day apart from Valentine's Day. We weighed ourselves up a little bit regularly and we were a little bit disappointed probably, and maybe that's what just took us off the ball a little bit. Since we did the Valentine's Day, again, we've been craving shit and it's been difficult. We've done it, and that is, you know, kudos to us because we've put the effort in to make sure that we do stay in that calorie deficit. deficit, but we haven't really seen the results. Like even this morning from yesterday, like Saturday to Sunday, I ate 1,800 calories and I gained 3 pounds. Like what is that about? Do you know how disheartening it is when you literally gain 3 pounds in a day? What's that about? I didn't do anything to gain those 3 pounds. Now I know scientifically I can't have gained 3 pounds of fat. The last couple of weeks, our weight has been doing this and we've been so consistent. We're still hitting our 10,000 steps practically. We're still going on these massively long walks with the kids and a calorie deficit, and I'm like, apologies about that, battery cut out, so we don't have very long left, so we're going to round this up very nicely. But yeah, so I guess what we're saying is that we're quite frustrated that I wouldn't mind if it was slow and steady, but it's down and up, and it just doesn't make any sense.
This is where it makes all the difference though. This is where it's easy to just say fuck it, we're carrying on. Carrying on. So because of that, we apologise, this vid's been shit, we've thrown it together last minute. We've got some cool things that are going to mentally refresh us and should be interesting to watch moving forward as well. So weight loss, we're going to change it slightly. So we didn't do a weight loss one last week because we just gained massively, and it wasn't that we were scared to tell you that. We knew we would. From the last Thursday, which was what we were measuring, which was like 2.5 weeks ago, I was 19 stone 4, and as of today, gaining 3 pounds as of yesterday, I'm 19 stone 0.4, so I'm a loss of 3.6 pounds. Still a loss, just not where I'd like to be. I think at my weight and what I'm doing and being how consistent I am being, I really should be, you know, hitting that 2 mark. Last time I weighed in at 14 stone 3, now I'm 14 stone 1.6. So I've lost 1.4 pounds, which includes a period gain and a day of eating shite. And I've lost hella inches. Yeah,
Robin lost over 8 inches, I lost 24 inches. The hard inches, which are the ones that Robin are losing, those are the inches that make a difference. It's a bit like Robin's losing like these actual fat inches, I'm sure.
We've both done well.
We've both done alright given how we've been a little bit off it. So that's it, this is your week 7 roundup.
It's the end of 2 months next week, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, don't know what that means. I feel like it's like, oh, 8 weeks in, yeah.
That's a quarter of the way, put it this way actually, being 2 months in is basically a quarter of the way to our Orlando trip, if that still goes ahead.
Which it will.
Fucking grass.
Oh, Hunt bar is down. PMA.
PMT.
Oh, no, not yet.
Yeah, so that's us guys. Peace and love. Sorry for the short video. We'll be better next week. Gadoosh.